This is an art attack. This is an art attack. This is Art Attack. Hello there, welcome to Art Attack, and good to see you again. Hey, do people ever say to you, you walk around with your head in the clouds, or you're living on cloud nine? Yeah, me too. But if you think about it, wouldn't it be great to have your own fantasy land in the clouds? I wonder what it would look like. Well, like this maybe. Look at that. Your own Cloud 9, complete with enchanted stairway, on a crystal castle, all on a billowing cloud shape. Come and have a look at this. To make your own fantasy land in the clouds, first draw a cloud shape onto some card and just cut it out. Now, for the crystal castle itself, all you need is some thin white card or thick paper, and you use this to build all the different parts. Now, for this main castle part, you need a strip of card with some battlements cut along one edge. Now, to turn this into a box shape, the easiest way to do that is to fold it in half once, like that, and then open it up again and fold each of these edges into that middle fold. One there like that, into the middle fold, and the other one there like that. And this creates your four walls. Then carefully tape it together. Now, here's a good tip. A good way to do this is to put the tape on the inside of one of those edges, like that, and then fold it down and bring this flap over and just fold that edge into the tape like that. And so the tape is now on the inside, and there you have your castle shape. Then just tape it onto the base. Now I'm going to do it really quickly to show you. You can use lots of tape for this and take some time doing it. There's one piece there and one piece there around the back like that. Now, to build the rest of your castle, you need to make some paper towers. Just roll pieces of paper and glue or tape them together to make one taller tube. The second should be slightly shorter, and the third a bit shorter still. Next, you need to make the pointy roofs for the towers. Now, these are easy. Just cut some semicircles out of paper, or you could try this. Draw around a small plate, cut the circle out, and then cut it in half. Then fold the semicircle round like this from one corner to form a cone shape. Spin it round on the middle like that. You've done this many times. There it is. Then adjust it on top to fit the tower like that. When you're happy with it, just tape it together. And to fix it into place, put some glue around the rim of the tower, just using PVA glue for this. Splodge it around there and pop your roof on top of your tower like this, and then hold it in position until the glue has dried. Now, make the other towers in the same way and as many as you want, then just glue them onto your castle in whatever position you want. After all, it's up to you because it's your fantasy castle. And when the glue is dried, you'll have something that looks like this, nice and solid. Now you need to build up the fluffy cloud effect, and what better thing to use for this than cotton wool balls? Look at that. They even look like clouds, don't they? And the idea is to paint on some PVA glue onto the card surrounding your castle, like that, and then just place the bits of cotton wool on top there, like that, and just build it up by adding more glue as you go if you need it. And you could even stick some underneath your card. And when you've built up all your fluffy cloud in this way, you can add some extra details. How's about folding a little strip of paper or thin card, concertina style, for an enchanted staircase, and glue that into position anywhere you want. So I'll just put it there for the time being, and you can add whatever detail you want to your fantasy castle to give it a real fantasy feel. How about this? How's about adding some glitter around the rim of the roofs? And I've drawn in some windows and some doors. And down there, there's my staircase. And I've even put some cotton wool underneath the cardboard to make it look really floaty. Look at that floating away there. Now all you need to do is attach some cotton or string and get someone to hang it up for you. And there it is, your own fantasy land floating up there on cloud 9. Looks good, doesn't it? And you can use different coloured card or paper and cotton wool to make different types. How about this one? A sort of candy-coloured castle on a candy floss cloud. It even has its own sweeping staircase. Or what about this? A nightmare castle floating on a thunder cloud. Try it yourself. Create your very own fantasy land in the clouds.
Oh, what a dreamy art attack. Hello! Yes, it's me again, the Head. And who'd have thought that paper and cotton wool could conjure up such a magical creation? And that reminds me of the time I got told off by my maths teacher, Mr. Dillnot, for having my head in the clouds. Head in the clouds! Get it? Now, don't you worry if you didn't catch all that, because you can check out the website for details on how to make your very own Cloud 9 and all the other art attacks in the show.
What's going on here then? Where is he then? Excuse me, any chance of...
Yeah.
Thanks very much. Yeah, I feel a big heart attack coming on. This'll do.
Oh, isn't he clever? And I bet he had to pull a few strings to borrow all that stuff. And that set me thinking, I wonder what I'd look like as a puppet. Quite fetching, don't you think?
Look at this, a quick pencil drawing using coloured pencils. Now, I'm just going to fill that area in there, just with coloured pencils, like that. That one in there, slightly lighter coloured pencil. And of course, a nice bright blue for the sky, I think. And there it is, a landscape picture using coloured pencils. But these are no ordinary coloured pencils, they're water-soluble pencils. Now, you usually get them in tins like this, and it usually says water-soluble, or it has a word with aqua in it on the tin. And water-soluble, of course, means you can paint with them. Watch this, add some water onto a brush, and they turn into watercolours. Look at that. And a bit more water. And look at that, it just dissolves the pencil. And the thicker that you've drawn with your pencil, the thicker paint you get. This really is a good effect, isn't it, eh? Look at that. All your pencil crayon just turns to watercolour, as if by magic. Now, not only are they great for painting with, when it's dry, you can add on some detail. Watch this. See if you can guess what I'm doing. And the colours are really rich and strong, even these lighter colours. And that, of course, makes them great for adding in detail. Just press a bit harder there. A few lines down there. And you can even go over your painting with your crayons. Mind you, make sure you do this when it's dry. But just draw normally. And I think, just to finish it off there, and just finally, there like that. And there it is. Fantastic. I love them. Try it yourself. Painting with pencils. Water-soluble pencils.
Oh, isn't he magic? Turning pencils into paint using water-soluble pencils. I did a pencil painting the other day, and I am very proud of what I have done. Do you want to see it? A pencil painting.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. This is one of my favourite parts of Art Attack, the Art Attack scrapbook, because it's full of your work. Thank you. Take a look at this lot. It's fantastic. Yeah, and repeat patterns are fantastic. Look at this one from Pearl. The bold, bright design would work really well as wrapping up paper, wouldn't it? And Jordan's cheeky picture has been coloured with oil pastels and one of my favourites, wax crayons. And how about this? Chloe's floral still life has been beautifully done in chalks. I really like the way she smudged it for an atmospheric effect. And the contrast between light and shade works really well on Alex's still life. Good pick, that. Now look at this. Sam has used all sorts of things on his collage of a beady eye. So Sam, how did you do it?
I drew a picture of a giant eye and coloured it with poster paint and tissue paper. I then added curly paper lashes and a gold spiral centre.
Yeah, fantastic Art Attack. Hey, you can have a lot of fun with eyes, you know, especially if they're really big. Try this. Take a piece of cardboard box card and place 2 small paper plates on top, leaving a gap of about 10 centimetres in between them. Then draw around the 2 plates and put them to one side. Now, the idea is to turn these into a big pair of spectacles. Now, using the circles as a guide, just draw a second circle around the inside that's about 1 centimetre inside, like that. Just make it as neat as you can and do another one on the other circle like that. And then do a circle on the outside, again, 1 or 2 centimetres outside your first circle. One there like that, and then another one round there like that. When you've done that, join the 2 outside frames with a little bridge. Then cut out around here and these middle bits, and you'll have something that looks like this, a giant pair of specs. Next, you need to sit the 2 paper plates into the frames and then tape them into place. Now, I'm just going to bomb through this really quickly like that because I haven't got lots of time, but you can take lots of time over this. And when you've taped them really securely, you'll have something that looks like this. Very silly. Now, I know what you're thinking. I'll never be able to see out of these specs. Well, that's where you're wrong. Because look at my secret weapon here. I've got 2 little eye holes in the perfect position for me to see through. I can see through you there. See that? And how did I get the perfect position? By putting my fingers like that onto my eyes carefully, and then holding my fingers in place like that, just placing them onto the frame, and then you just pop your 2 pencil holes into your frame for eye holes. Then turn them over to the neat side and you're ready to draw some giant eyes onto the paper plates. Just draw an iris with a pupil in the middle and a highlight on the pupil, and the same on the other side, like that. Iris, pupil, and a highlight. Then, so you can wear them, cut a thin strip of card or ribbon or string that just goes around your head like that. See that? And then tape the 2 ends into the middle of the plates at the back, like that, right in the middle. On the back of your plates, 1 there and 1 on there. And you've now got a strap. There it is. Then paint the whole thing and they'll look something like this. See that? And they'll fit perfectly. And there you have a very silly pair of mad eyes. And you can have lots of fun and make lots of silly types. How about some multicoloured specs with silly paper eyelashes?
Or some tired, droopy eyelids with bloodshot eyes.
Or what about these very glitzy ones with funny-shaped frames and lots of glitter for special occasions? Try it yourself. Have fun making yourself a pair of mad eyes. And don't forget, you can check out the website for fact sheets on that and all the other art attacks in the show. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!